G'day, this is E.T. from sunny Australia, the most wonderful land in the world, where we are free to speak about anything we like. Today I want to speak about the C word. They call it cunt, but it actually is a K word. In fact, if you look back in your history of baseball, there used to be a cunts who played baseball in America, so the whole crowd was shouting, "Come on cunts, hit the ball." And no one was getting upset about that because that was his name. And the funny thing about the word cunt spelt with a K, if you say cunts with a K, you're actually saying a German name, which I found out on a train between Sydney and Broken Hill. I was sitting talking to some people. They said they were from Germany. I asked them the name and they said, "We are Mr. and Mrs. Cunts." And they said there's two people over there, the children, where the little cunts were sitting over the other side of the train. I said, well, my father said there was lots of cunts in Germany. She said, that's true, there's lots of cunts in Germany. So therefore, if you call someone a cunt, you're actually just calling them a German name. They might not like to be called a German name, but Germans do make nice cars. But when it comes to the word cunt, when you call someone a cunt, or look at the cunt over there, you don't automatically think there's a lady showing her private parts over there. You think there's an arsehole over there. So therefore, cunt means, said with a K, means an arsehole. It doesn't mean, hey ladies, things, does it? So the word, the offence of being offended by the word cunt, oh, because it's offended to women. No, actually it's offensive to men. It's saying men, or arseholes, are cunts. It's as simple as that. But I thought it's best to put an historical perspective on these words that are misappropriately used within the common vernacular of today's English. Back in the 14th century, when the English were always going to war with the French or someone, usually the French, because at that time the French were easier to beat, so it would go and fight the people who are easiest to beat because that gives the kings the greatest glory. And anyway, and the French were always exaggerating their prowess at knighthood with all their armour and everything, so it was good to snot them with a few archers, you know. Anyway, what they used to do, they used to march off to war, and everyone used to walk, and some people, the people weren't very big in those days, and boys who were carriers of the arrows, because they used to go off as archers, everyone had to be an archer, and the bag you carry your arrows in was called a cunt. That's where the term comes from, putting your arrows into the cunt. Because the cunt sat on your shoulders and used to carry 100 arrows in their cunt, right? Anyway, some of these people weren't very big and not very strong, because they didn't get full nutrition or weren't always fed very well. Sometimes a journey over to France, if you're a long way into England, could become very tiring. And that is how the term, where some young man walking through the English countryside for a couple of days said, "I'm sick and tired of having this big cunt on my back every day." So that's where the term comes from. And if someone says, "I'm sick and tired of having a big cunt on my back all day," we do not imagine a giant lady attaching herself to our backs. It doesn't make sense. So the word cunt, spelled with a K, if you say it with a K, it's not swearing, is it? It's reference to a German name. So there you are. There is the disclosure of the C word, which is actually a K word, because there was no C in the past. Before the 18th century was the, like a TH sound, as it is commonly throughout the world. And it's only recently that C has been used to replace K, because the English language has grown and developed. But before, K itself was the hard sound what formed the word cunt, which was, as I've said, the place you put your arrow. So now you all are wiser about the word cunt. If someone says, "Look at that cunt over there," you know, he's pointing to an arsehole. Anyway, thank you. Remember me to your friends.